Yeah, look, I think it was a really good opportunity for players who potentially haven't played that many minutes to get another look as we prepare for our first game in the second part of the season. So I think that was really positive. Some good pictures, still things that we need to keep working on, but overall, I think a good performance and good showing by many of our players.
As the team takes this week and next week, it's now shift focused to regular season play. What do you want to see from the group as you guys prepare for this upcoming match against AFC?
I think just doing what we have been doing. I think the group's in a really good spot right now. There's a lot of positivity. We've ironed out a lot of different things that we've looked at from a midseason review standpoint, and everyone's in really good spirits. There's a real tight knit group. So I think in anything, it's just us defending as one and attacking as one consistently.
Thank you for that. Dustin, I'll turn it over to you.
Hey, Fabrice, first signing of the summer, bringing Clarissa in. What was it that you guys saw in her that interested you, and how do you see her fitting into the team?
Yeah, we have a scouting department that did a lot of work, and as we looked more into her, I think her ability to get him behind, her ability to show that she can score goals, and she's obviously has played at some high level teams and environments. So those were a couple things that we thought would really help us. Her obviously off the ball as well, her ability to press and allow us to be more in the opposition's half was something that we thought was very attractive to bring someone like her on.
And this weekend, we saw Natalie playing a little bit wider, more in that wing back role, allowing you to play Avery almost as a wing. Do you see that kind of as a thing going forward, Natalie's versatility, and also wanting to play Avery a little higher in the field maybe?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at a couple things, right? We have obviously a good set of backs that can play in different spots, and so I think Natalie, in her whole youth career, she was an attacking player, so that is one option that we're looking at. We obviously know Avery is one of our best defenders, but also is one of our best attackers as well. So we're exploring different options right now for sure.
And I know you mentioned it just a minute briefly, but mid-season review, you've been here half the season. I know it wasn't going to be an overnight thing for you guys to kind of rebuild and get this club back into contention, but how do you feel it's gone so far this half season that you've been here?
Yeah, look, I think overall good. We've gone through some different challenges, external, internal, just like every team. I think for us, it's still how do we become, because if you look at it, we've had quite a number of transfers just come into the team. You also have a history of the team and potentially, a lot of instability. So just kind of, create an environment where we can kind of all buy in, all trust one another, all grow one another. So I think getting that culture right of just trust, unity, I think that piece has been really important, and we did a lot of that just this whole summer break. And then the other piece is just making sure we're better on both boxes. So that's something that we've worked on a lot. And then just defending as one, moving up the field, controlling depth and behind, all those things. So those are like the big three that we've identified that we need to keep getting better at. So we've made a lot of strides in that, which I'm very pleased with.
And just last one for me. I know making the playoffs is probably the ultimate goal, but going into this last stretch of the season, what are some goals, for this team to build off of going into the next season for both you and the players?
Look, we all know in this league it's about getting hot at the right time. The good news about this group is there's not one team where we're like, oh, we can't potentially beat them. Like there's never, that's the thing, the belief of the group is still very high, and we know that if we get certain things right, we can be on the positive end of some of those tough results. So I think for us, really, it's one game at a time, as simple as that sounds, but let's go one game at a time. This club has historically been quite good in August and September, especially when you throw in a lot of the away games, just because of the heat that we train in. So I think there's a lot of positive things going for us as we head into the second half of the season.
Thanks for Reese. All the best. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Dustin. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dustin. We'll share this video later today.